Welcome to the mandatory kit video for Chester Ultra 50 mile event. My name's Laura Yates, I'm the Assistant Race Director at GB Ultras, and I'm just going to talk you through what should be in your race vest on race day. So first of all, you need the capacity to carry at least 1 litre of water. This can be either in a bottle or a bladder. This should be full and ready to go as you're on the start line. Up next is your race tracker. This will be given to you on the morning of the event by the event team. It'll already be switched on. All you need to do is attach it to the shoulder of your race vest and make sure it has direct line of sight with the sky, like so. Up next is your waterproof coat. This should have a minimum of 10,000 hydrostatic head rating, or HH rating. It should come with a hood, and it should also have sealed seams. Up next is your long-sleeved base layer. This should be separate from your start kit and preferably in a dry bag. Should the weather change throughout the 50 miles, you're going to want a top to put on that's going to keep you warm. I'd recommend something like this. Like so. Up next, you will need your primary and secondary head torch. It will be dark at the start of the event, so you will originally need to use your head torch. It could potentially be dark when you finish the event. The cutoff is 11 PM, so bear that in mind. We have in the past had incidents where the primary head torch has been damaged. Either it's been dropped and smashed, or the bulb just doesn't want to work, which is why we now ask you to carry a secondary head torch. Please note the secondary light source cannot be your phone. Your phone should be fully charged and used for an emergency only. Potentially you could come across another runner on the route who's become injured and you stop to assist them. You may be waiting with them until a member of the event team arrives, which means you're then finishing your race slightly later than expected, which is when you will need your head torch. Another possibility is you pick up a small injury on the route, but you're able to carry on. Slows you down a little bit, and again you're going to finish your event slightly later than planned, meaning you're going to need your head torch. Up next, you will need a fully charged mobile phone. This should have Race HQ phone numbers stored in them ahead of race day, and then you can get in touch with us should you need us. I'd recommend just popping it into a small sandwich bag and keeping it protected from the elements throughout the race. Up next is your foil blanket. This will keep you warm in an emergency. On top of that, we also ask you to carry a whistle. Should anything happen to you whilst you're out on the trail and you need to attract the attention of another runner or a passerby, this comes in extremely handy to get their attention. All GB Ultras events are cupless events to reduce single-use plastic. We have our reusable cups for sale at race registration, or you can purchase them online on the shop. They're really handy. They crumple down into practically nothing and can fit into the smallest of pockets, and are great for getting them out at the checkpoints and having a nice refreshment. This completes the mandatory kit you are required to carry for the Chester Ultra event. This is the minimum standard kit you must carry at all times. If you wish to carry any additional kit, that's entirely up to you and you're more than welcome to do so. Should you have any special dietary requirements or allergies, please carry your own provisions. Although this is the mandatory kit we ask you to carry on race day, we do have some recommendations as well. We recommend that you carry some emergency rations. Should you become injured on the trail or slow down significantly, you're going to need these to get your energy levels back up. We'd also recommend carrying a first aid kit. Should there be any severe weather warnings in the lead up to the event, we would then add some additional items to the mandatory kit list. This will be communicated to runners via email and via social media. Additional items might include a hat and gloves, waterproof trousers, or an additional base layer. This completes the mandatory kit video for Chester Ultra. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on race day.